sounding pretty good. I hope. I think last time there was an issue of some kind. Alright, so I'm going to keep... Yeah, there we go. Some bassy. Sounds fine, I think. Alright. This is the best it's going to get for now. I can actually see more of the screen without that mic in my face right now. Oh, okay. I'm right with it. Oh. No. No. The temperature. Give me a second, gang. I gotta figure this out. Okay, that sounds all right. All right. Let's see if we get going. Oh. How would this even? Let's change anything. Changes nothing. Okay, so without further ado, I believe we have a trial today, don't we? Danganronpa. Okay. All right. Okay. A little bit of an issue, but nothing too big. I don't think. Alright. Right now I want to finish this trial. Let's get the trial going. All right. I'm ready. You're ready. No, I don't want to do the intro again. Let's just hit load and get going. So many loads. Trial back here. Load the save game. Yes, sir, please. Continue. Alright. Chapter 4. Let's set skills. I haven't done that at all. I have 54 skill points. Okay, let's set you. Vocab. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I have a lot of skill points. Not too many skills to speak of, though. And for the last, like, 3 trials, I haven't set up anything at all. So, I don't know. Alright. Where are we now? Did we finish? Let's finish. I'm ready to proceed. Are you guys ready to proceed? Trial. There we go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
All right.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
then what?
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
Right, sure.
And that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu!
No, not mon
I'm
ami.
not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
I want this for you, Akane. I want this for you.
Definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane! You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
All right, Fuyuhiko.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House.
The life and death
So I
situation
wanna make
really
sure we get a
changes
detailed
entire
understanding.
perspective on life. I kind of like it. Still don't trust him. I don't like him though,
I
but
discovered
whatever.
Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
What?
I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you 3 were together since last night!
Oh yeah, for sure.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Oh.
Of course you're not.
Okay.
You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And
Okay.
then, the 3 of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously.
Right.
As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Right.
Forget
and then
these
they called,
boring
right?
intros.
What?
Let's talk about the killer.
Man.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
What? What are you talking about?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
Wow.
You're the cruelest one here!
Yeah.
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
What? Why are you calling her out, man? Huh?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
Alright. You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... wire, oil on floor, tipped over pillar, new looking hammer. This is probably what we're looking for. New looking hammer is probably what we're looking for.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
Yeah,
No,
that's what I was
the
thinking.
hammer!
Huh? Yeah,
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
I don't think that's what happened.
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, that doesn't seem right, because I feel like the impact was much larger.
I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Wiped off the oil.
Why?
That's interesting.
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother
nah,
cleaning
that's
the
alright.
oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Yeah. That hammer is
Pretty
very strange.
insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Oh.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Yeah, okay.
I thought
Good test,
maybe you guys
Kazuichi.
mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Well done. How'd it going?
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
I was thinking the pillar.
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Yeah, so the pillar would have oil on it. The hammer, the broken pillar, Nekomaru's body, and the chain around the door. It was definitely the broken pillar.
I see! The only thing with oil on it
Yeah,
is that broken
it was
pillar.
the broken pillar. What else would it be?
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, it was huge. It's no use, it's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
Sure was.
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Nekomaru.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body! With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
No, this could be another suicide. But
Nekomaru
I
killed
don't know.
himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Hey Sharon, you're absolutely right. I haven't played the other Danganronpa games, just the first one and the second one.
You're right.
And the fact that this is the only one that's been butchered like that is only possible because he's a robot. But man, think about it this way. If you do butcher like a body, wouldn't that be like just evidence central? By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. There we go. That's from the first one. Sakura. Huh? Or was this just a complete accident? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would
But
commit
that's
suicide.
a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
Huh.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Yep. Forced room change.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. Alright, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Let's do it.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
Let's hear it.
Sonia, here I go!
Let's do it, Sonia. You got this. Make your argument. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Did they fall? I was thinking... Oh, man, I don't know. This one is still a little...
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Why not? What's going on?
The pillar was not lifted. Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Yeah, for
What
real.
about tipping the pillar over?
Tipping the
They
pillar
aimed right for
over.
his head and bullseye.
Huh.
Even I could probably tip it over.
What, you think so?
Considering the pillar's weight,
Yeah, I don't think so.
probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Okay, I didn't pick it up this time. Killer murdered Nekomaro by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it? You probably tipped it over, man. Or the killer tipped it
There's
over.
no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Yeah, it was tipped over.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
There we are. That would do it.
No, that's wrong!
Because the fragments were under his body.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar,
Last I
there should have
checked.
been fragments on top of his body.
Right?
Fragments?
There it is.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed it, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Yeah. Sharon, you're absolutely right.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see.
Alright.
That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer
There was
murder
also
Nekomaru
wire
with
there.
that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go
That was the
already.
murder weapon, and Kazuichi, you're sounding really suspicious
There's no way
right
I
now.
can let it go. I'm positive that
Nekomaru was killed by the
that
pillar.
pillar.
Right.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
Whoa.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
You're being really weird, everybody.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct
You're
is
already
wrong,
weird, Nikito,
can we?
so it doesn't matter for you. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Kazuichi is already kind of a dumbass in the first place, so like it's hard to sound even more like a dumbass than he already does.
Usual.
He's a bro
You're
though,
unable
so
to clear a path to the future with your own powers. So you just stand there and falter.
oh my god, you are really annoying this
What
chapter.
a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Alright, talk to me then. Talk to me.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you?
Yeah, what was in that file that's making you act
How
like
come
such
you're
an
not
idiot?
talking like a lunatic anymore?
Yeah.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest
So
shame.
is this entire class
What do
just
you
the B
mean?
team? Is that what you're suggesting?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
You need the
But
wire.
when combined with a specific item,
There it is.
there's a way it could be possible.
There it is.
A specific item?
Oh,
Of course, the ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon?
ultimate weapon.
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Yeah, it's
Of
knowledge.
course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know? We've seen it?
That's right.
Yeah.
You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
Thank you, Gundam. We were all thinking it.
You are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your four dark
Don't enable him,
destruction.
Sonia.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Yeah, I think I know why.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Yeah, Gundam is the man.
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh?
The secret of the funhouse.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime,
Wow,
of course.
okay. Alright, Brad.
Except for Hajime?
Alright, man.
If we
Take
make
it
out
easy.
of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower.
Right.
But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
That part I got.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just
Alright.
so soothing.
Kazuichi
Faux
is
show.
definitely gonna kill
I shall
Sonia.
leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh, show. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Yeah. What was it? Goodnight button, tipped over pillar, wall clock, broken doorknob, strange feeling in the tower. I think it was probably that. Yeah.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
No, it can't be. They're the exact same
Weird to say
place.
They're both the same place.
Yeah.
I mean, the walls are different colors.
Yeah, that could be changed with the
And the
lighting,
designs
but
on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
alright, dude. Alright. This whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building. But we're in the middle of a trial right now, Raccoon, and welcome back.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
Are the
are
exact same.
actually the exact same place.
They're not, though. There.
No, that's wrong!
Boom.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Excuse me? When was this?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
When did this happen?
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry
It,
Hall.
like, rotated.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Okay. I'm visualizing. The 180-degree rotate.
Probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180
There it is.
degrees or something.
Right.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Bro, you're really getting on
Does
my
that
nerves.
mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much. If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down!
Oh. Wow. What's going on with her?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Yeah, Kazuichi is a soup. Big time.
Monokuma did it! While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved
there's
things
no way.
around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was gonna come from her. Alright, let's slash the wire. Oil on the floor. Tipped over pillar. Oil on the floor also moved, last I checked.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
It wasn't Monokuma. I'm certain. As expected of a princess, she's overcoming my arguments with great confidence. I need to counter her remarks and wait for an opportunity to refute her. Oh, I missed it.
There are many different ways.
I missed it.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What? Wait.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I'm slashing these too quickly, I think. Let me try that again.
There are many different ways.
1, 2, 3.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Alright, I think I got it that time. There we go.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Yeah, he's tiny.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, he could have moved it all easy as pie.
Okay, do I advance or did I miss the cue? Yep.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic pillar, the body, everything could have moved it all easy as pie.
He didn't move everything though. That's the thing. He didn't move everything. I missed it. Okay. Let me try this again.
Forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
There we are.
Allow me to cut through
There we
those
go.
words.
I don't like that part. That addition to this game I don't enjoy.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Yeah, Monokuma is a plushie
When the
effectively.
position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up
All right,
Miss
man.
Sonia is
You're
awesome
making
to
a
watch.
lot of excuses for this woman.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
One and go.
No idea, huh?
Mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. We don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we could do is rely on the one person who has those clues. And that's the one person that's been very difficult.
Hey, Nagito.
There we go.
I thought it would come to this.
I knew
my
it.
turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Good God. He's trying to find out who the traitor is, maybe, or he's trying to find out who's worthy or not to be the ultimate hope. If so, why did Nakito say all that all of a sudden? I wonder if his Japanese voice actor is different, Raccoon.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
Well, he's the one that did the...
I have a good reason for that.
Yeah? What's that?
The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
We went to the last, life-threatening game. Tampering with the crime scene. Investigation at Strawberry House or the Monokuma Tai Chi. We all did Monokuma Tai Chi, and it didn't help at all.
I see!
Yeah.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
And he's the only one that did it. So I thought...
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared
2x2 is not out yet, and so I'm going to play it as soon as it comes out later this year.
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange...
I think 2x2 only has like a
Strange
one new
scenery?
scenario in it? I'm not entirely sure.
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Show us, please. I'm
At an
dying
opportune
to know.
time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep,
What? Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
see? This is it.
Why are we just believing him all of a sudden? And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
It's taller than the trees. It looks like it
But
could be on the
Don't you
second
think
floor?
it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking,
Yeah,
then
Sharon, I
there's
can't
lots
wait.
of
That's gonna
things
be
that
good.
don't make sense in this picture.
I'm thinking about
right?
finishing the rest of the games because I don't think there's an exact date announced yet. Lots of things. That shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Yeah, if you're on the first floor of the Strawberry House, it's definitely like, look at the tree level. Look at the tree line. Are there girls in this game? Is it the trees? I think it's the trees.
Here!
Yeah, it's a tree line.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
Yeah, I really liked Ibuki too.
Grape
And I
House
thought,
Strawberry
what's
House
her
should
name?
link to the tower
Hikoyo? I
in
thought she
the
was hilarious.
middle, which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Yeah, you should.
But in this photo,
Hiyoko.
don't
I keep
see
saying
anything behind the
Hikoyo.
tower. No
Hiyoko,
shadow,
thank you,
no
Raccoon.
shape, no Grape House at all.
She's hilarious. I love a bully character. She's funny.
I see. And is that it?
Yeah. Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Okay, like, just look. We're supposed to be on the first floor. I'm trying to tell you.
Here!
There, see? Boom.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right?
Right.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor
Sorry,
of
this
Strawberry House.
thank you. Right?
Yeah, it should have been. Then This is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
Right.
That's right. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area.
Right.
And Grape House is not behind the tower.
Right.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed
Yeah,
eye?
that's exactly what we're saying, dude. Good job. Thank you,
From this
Gundam.
point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me,
I don't think this
if you guys are
group
truly
is great at
symbols
thinking.
of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Oh, God. Okay.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too,
Yeah.
even though he's just a normal high school student.
Bro, back off, man.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Yeah, the hatch. But how is knowing that you're on the second floor supposed to be the ultimate weapon? Oh, hello there. Why are you here? Because I showed up. The hatch. The hatch is the other thing. How did you even come here? Huh. Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Thank you for doing the research, I can
So the
appreciate
third floor?
that.
But the
Monokuma
Monokuma Archive
Archive.
should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
Right.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse structure? Yeah, I guarantee you, he dropped down from, what is it, the first floor of the Strawberry House to the second floor of the Grape House. Using the photo took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic drive. Oh god, I hate these. Okay. Wait, what is it? Okay. Alright, let's jump. Do 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 do. Okay. I'm not sure this was the best addition to this game either, but oh, ow. Forgot I could brake. I forgot I could brake! Okay. Okay. The Grape House. They do exist. That's for sure. Wow. Wow. Whoa. They're the same building. They're definitely the same building, right? They're the same building. Yes, they're the same building. They're just on top of each other. They are different floors, but the same building. Is it gonna tell me if I got it right or not? I could be talking out of my ass, but I'm not sure. And yep, they're vertical. Alright, there we go. So we get together. Get too close. My god, Raccoon, aren't you worried that you're taking on way too much stuff all at once?
It's all coming together!
But I guess the dedicated are the ones that succeed the most, I suppose.
I know the secret of the funhouse.
Yep. Come on, let's hear it.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House,
Oof.
I didn't see Grape House at all.
Right?
So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Uh-huh.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Yeah, they're stacked like
the
Jungle
two
Box. You're
houses
absolutely
aren't
right.
two different 3-story buildings.
They're
They're
just
actually one 6-story building?
exactly. Or taller, who never knows?
Think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
On top of Grape House. Where's Strawberry House located? The floor is above Grape House. There we go. Because...
I see!
Nope.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
That's right.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle.
Okay.
Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Okay.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape
Yeah, it was
House
a-
is 6-sided, right?
That's correct.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
But you could fit those shapes within a cylinder, can't you?
A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Yep.
And it worked, didn't it?
Yep. Trust me, man, I have a degree in theoretical
We
mathematics,
fully
which is
believed the
true.
two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse,
I don't know anything
Monokuma
about
put us to
geometry.
sleep so we couldn't look at the outside
That's a
of the
joke.
building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
It's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
That's awesome.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Okay, now tell me why this is all relevant.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then.
Have you ever played,
I'll be
I
the
think,
one who
Until
solves this
Dawn?
mystery in a flash.
Where he goes like, you just got
Please
monked.
watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
It's a gamer girl in my game. Okay, make your argument. What do we got? Monokuma file number 4, wire, goodnight button, chain, broken door, strange feeling. Monokuma file. Okay. What am I looking for?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
Yeah? Let's
One
hear
of
it.
the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Okay. Maybe.
No, that's wrong!
Yeah. Well, technically, Kumaru was a
Nekomaru's
Yeah.
body wasn't a dummy.
I don't want to say it.
That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Yeah, Kazuichi. What you got?
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And
Kazuichi
that's when
always
you
has
said-
time for simping. Not just that. The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. Oh, right. I don't remember that.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Oh.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Interesting. No, because the
Miss Sonia,
handbook
that's
also...
a pretty harsh joke.
Yeah. Oh.
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
No.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Maybe he's just dumb. Have
It'd
we
be
considered
much more
that?
convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Why is it disappointing?
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if
Oh, yeah.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
Yeah, it is.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different
Of
floors.
course.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different
We
floor?
did that little rotating corkscrew
You
action.
can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same
A
building?
lift? What are you talking about? A device like that? What are you talking about? Isn't that just that? What are you talking about? A device that can move to a different floor? This can't be that. Yeah, it could be you. What are you talking about? E? Are they trying to say... Are they trying to say elevator? Are they... A device that moves... It can't be that obvious. Oh my god, it's that obvious. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I'm so mad right now. Did that by accident. I needed that A. How do you spell elevator? I hate this. Excuse me. Oh, it's an O. There we are. Okay, I can't smell. Yeah, a device that moves one thing, from one floor to another.
Must be talking about an elevator.
Oh my god, I thought there was gonna be like a lift or...
You're saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
Well, yeah, I guess it's not that
tower
obvious. Oh, see, I guess it's
The
not
inside
that
of the
obvious when
tower
you say it
is
like
one
that.
big elevator,
Excavator. Yep.
which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall,
That's why you can't have from one
it all
to
leads
another.
to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Right.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
But why the
See,
rotating?
We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Yeah, but why rotate?
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, Then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Okay.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Okay.
There are too many strange things.
This is a
Was
very
that tower really
elaborate
an elevator?
building.
See people and things.
This is way too extra even for you,
Focus on the good
Monokuma.
parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Yeah,
Why do we have to
balloon.
do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they all moved with the tower. The only thing that these all have in common is there were Nekomar's parts, they were all on the floor, they were all heavy, they were all huge. I guess they were all on the floor? Yes, they were all on the floor. Yeah, okay.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
Right, okay.
And
And
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator. You can only enter one side at a time. Only the floor moves. There is no ceiling, or it's an enormous circle. I guess... What do you mean? Yeah.
I see!
Yeah.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Yes.
Only the floor moved?
Japanese design, the higher your hair, the higher you are, or the closer you are to God.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Huh? Oh,
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
okay.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Huh. For an illusion.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
Yeah,
So
go
we
ahead.
falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
Get McDonald's there, Raccoon?
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
Okay.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Yes. Oh, you're hurting
Did you hear
Monokuma's.
that, Monami?
Oh, wow.
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Okay.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Huh?
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Alright. Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Right? Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? Why? Alright.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building.
But why run interference for Monokuma?
In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
Okay.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered
Hey, welcome back.
The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
You're still talking about the building.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
I wanted to keep you from learning that.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What is that now?
What a pain.
Huh.
It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Yeah.
You said
you would
earlier
defend
that
him.
Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Right. Yes.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Ah, I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically...
Yeah, I totally forgot
then,
about this.
When your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
Okay.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Thank you, Sonia. I agree. What does this mean? Yeah. The two houses are connected vertically. The position of the towers shouldn't be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in the Grape House, the tower was on my right. Gundam's got valid points, he does. He's weirdly useful. I guess, how can I break through this contradiction? Oh, contradiction time. Make your argument. What do we got? Akane's account, Fuyuhiko's account, contact elevator, Akane's account. Who's working on the elevator? Yeah, okay. Alright.
If the two houses are connected vertically...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally!
Right.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
You want to give
this
that?
Iron Curtain of teamwork?
Let's do this one more time. Okay. Is that really correct?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Okay. No, Kazuichi said
that's
they turn
wrong.
180 degrees, remember? Yeah.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
It was like a corkscrew.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Yeah.
Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah. It's
Right.
pretty strange.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
Do they? Do they really go well together, Sharon?
Rotated 180 degrees.
They're both too weird for one. They don't match each other's
180
energy.
degrees, Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
What?
It probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
I see now. Okay.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks
Right.
to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape
It
House
was on your left side when we got to the Strawberry House. Okay.
appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Makes much more sense now. Now that you visualized it for me, I feel less like an idiot.
Elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
No.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
What?
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
Which is what? Oh, wait,
What's
did it
the
click?
ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Was it the wire?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know?
The octagon is
What is the
highlighted.
Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
The octagon is the outside perimeter of the building.
I can't believe I have to explain that now.
All right, man, dude.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
I don't like how snippy you're being, man. What an octagon means? It's 8-sided, bro. But like, I don't like your tone, Nagito. I thought we were bros. You were weird, but like I defended you.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
He's being a real jerk this
I didn't
time.
expect you to know that.
Oh my god.
For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite
Alright, dude.
knowledgeable.
Alright, man. I don't know what I did to you, but you have to quit it.
Guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably outer perimeter. It's here?
Here!
Yeah, like right. Boom.
You're talking about the secret room
There we
surrounded
go.
by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
There it is.
Why is that place the Octagon?
It's not. Well,
You know
it
how
is.
the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Which is learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery.
But I thought you said you were the only one that finished.
Thought of a way to kill, making use of the building structure.
Alright, the only one in this room that's smart enough to do that is Chiaki.
The weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
Yep.
But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. Okay. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Trial suspended. Okay, we're on a little bit of a break.
Hiya!
Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Now let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious stuff. What? That's so much more straightforward than I expected. Stufatly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect gesture of attack incorporating all three of these words would be. Stufatly. There's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone, all together now.
Okay, everyone, all together now.
Monami is a serious Stufatly.
Nice. Very well. Excellent work. Excellent, Monakuma. Monokuma, my god, you're the man.
Hello! I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to say frequently.
Alright, thank you, Monami. Alright, Chiaki.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
You are the only one that could...
Let's just press on ahead.
Mm.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I don't know. That was really weird, Chiaki.
That's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
And you are diabolical, my friend.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Right. Of course.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito, as usual. I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure,
Why don't we think about how they used it?
How they used
How
it.
they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Beaten with a blunt object, falling, dead battery, or crushed by the elevator. I'm thinking that's what it is. They used the building itself to kill him, so it's gotta be crushed by the elevator. Or did he fall because he tried to latch himself to the top of it? He might be falling because the debris from the column was under him, so I'm guessing falling. He tried to climb up, fell onto a pillar.
I see! That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
It was a suicide.
Died from falling?
Yeah, it makes sense.
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Maybe he tried to climb out.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Did they push him off from the strawberry room
Don't
to
just make things up when you
the-
don't know the method.
grape room?
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the fourth
There
floor
we go.
when the elevator is on the first floor.
You're very smart, Akane. You did a great job. Yeah.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door on the fourth floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames
Whoa.
of hell.
Whoa.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Whoa. Too far. If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Make your argument. Goodnight button, Akane. Yeah, the goodnight button would probably be something. And that's what the broken doorknob. A broken doorknob. I'm guessing it's the broken doorknob.
When the elevator is on the first floor,
Right.
you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
That makes much more sense.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Yep, they use the
other
sleep
door
mode.
won't open.
They use the sleep button. Yep.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Let me see. I need to make it clear so they understand Nekomaru fell to his death. It's definitely the broken doorknob because it looks like it was forced, correct? Looks like it's all up to me because it looked like he was hanging off of it and he pulled it. Oops,
When the
sorry.
elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
Okay.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Okay.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor.
Nope, that's not it. Okay, sorry. My bad. Yep, my bad. Chiaki, don't look at me like that.
Damn it!
Okay, what do we got?
When the elevator is on the first floor,
Let's do that. Let's try that.
you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
Alright, how about what?
After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, They moved the elevator
There.
from the 4th floor to the 1st floor.
Was that not either? Anything to do with... What are you talking about? Okay, I'm messing something up here.
Damn it!
Okay. Let me try this again.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
Right.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object
There we
inside.
go. There wasn't a moving object
No,
because
that's
somebody
wrong.
hit the goodnight button. I'm talking about Mekamaru. I remember there wasn't a hole in the ceiling.
That
It was
sensor should
tangled
only
in
work if
something
something
above.
is moving.
Yeah. From the 4th floor
If
to the
Nekomaru
1st
wasn't
floor.
moving
Don't
inside,
you think
The
Nekomaru could
elevator sensor
have,
wouldn't
like,
have detected anything.
been able to handle that?
Could it be his sleep mode?
When
Yeah.
Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
Right. Okay.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from.
That's what the wire was for.
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
He is everybody's punching bag today.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? That'd be... How would you create the fall? You would use a wire. Yeah, you would use a wire.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Cause the drop.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Right.
That arrangement is...
What?
The hammer is suspicious.
The hammer?
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No, I think he fell on top of the pillar.
Floor.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes, it does. There.
I agree with that.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop.
Yeah.
If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been
But
suspended in midair.
he was dismembered too.
That's right. He was suspended in midair. The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
suspended Mekamaru in midair.
Alright, okay.
That's right! He was so
Thank you.
well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Wow, okay.
the killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
You're right. What?
Too easy.
What? Kazuichi.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why not?
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Huh. That's a great point from an unlikely source. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
Oops, sorry. Clicked the
how
wrong
would they
thing.
make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him up. There's no way they could do that.
I messed up. Okay, let's try this
Even if
again.
they suspended Nekomaru from... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him up. There's no way they could do that.
Okay. I had a limited amount of
Doesn't mean someone
slices
had
in.
to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
Yeah.
What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me
Yeah.
to cut through those
There we
words.
go. Boom.
What do you think would happen if
How many
Nekomaru
people knew
woke up
about
while
the
he was
sleep mode thing,
suspended
though?
upside down in midair?
Only the guys, right?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Armed alarm clock.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Have you ever heard that expression? Arm an alarm clock? It's
You
interesting.
woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why.
You're probably freak.
If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot,
Yeah.
right?
That's correct.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
Sure.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Yeah.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power. Is that how it goes? With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all of his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... Clatter, clatter, clatter. Not yet. Here comes the incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Go! Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not
Whoa.
just a pest.
Here comes
I'm a
the...
total fucking
Is this the
pig.
admission?
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's
No,
into this.
I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Because...
Guy, he gets off on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down.
Yeah, what? That was weird.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
No, he definitely got on a pillar. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing that could think of that happened to him was he ran out of battery. He collided with the pillar, for sure. The wire got loose. Cola came out of his... He definitely collided with the pillar.
I see! When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Surely it's a pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See? I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right!
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Is it though?
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta!
Oh.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Huh.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
Huh.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Yeah. Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. This is getting highly confusing, but I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Okay, we're talking wall clock too, right? Wall
Headed
clock.
for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Yep.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
An illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
Huh.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
It was a radio clock, I thought. It was a alarm. Okay. I need to crush one possibility at a time if I'm going to break through this contradiction. Okay, so what's the one thing we could rule out? Somebody messing with the alarm,
Headed for
right?
Grape Tower.
Okay.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Fuyuhiko is a solid 4'5".
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Yeah, you don't mess with that clock, man. You don't mess with that clock. It's not gonna happen.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
That's right, yeah.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh,
That's why he
that's
has
what
to-
I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Don't tell me someone's like
There's
switched
no
out the clocks.
possibility that the time was tampered with. Then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Who's
Please
human?
believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? What was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we were misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's fail at this again. Okay. Question 1. Did Hajime and the others misunderstand the killer, where the murder happened, the time in the building? Okay. Time in the building. And then from there... Oh my god. Good god. Alright. Oh my... I don't want to talk about it. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. This is why I don't play like Twitch-based games. This is why I'm bad at FPSs. This is why I'm bad at action games. This is why I like my RPGs. Oh my god. Why is this such a hard time right now? Why am I having such a hard time with this? This is like the easiest jump too. We're just gonna get harder from here. Okay. I did it again. Did it again. Alright. Please tune out. I apologize for making you guys watch this. This is a waste of your time. Okay, come on. And I slid again. Alright. Pressure's on. Maybe I should just brake for a second. There we go. Alright, now I made that landing. Now I made that landing. There we go. Okay. Don't watch. Don't watch. Don't watch. Alright, question number 2. Which clock was tampered with? Buildings? Yeah, the buildings clocks. The buildings clocks. Let's do that. The one in Nekomaru's chest went off at the exact time that we wanted it to. Or the killer wanted it to. Okay. Question 3. Which house had the wrong time? They both had the wrong time. Oop. Oh. Made that jump. Okay. There we go. Let's wrap that up. Wrap it up. Okay. This is some type 2x2 Danganronpa skaters. I would play that game in a heartbeat. I would be bad at it, but I would play it. Okay.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Every single one.
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
At what time, though?
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed
But then Monokuma Tai Chi started at a certain time too, right?
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. Kane's account, Fuyuhiko's account, contradicts, broken doorknob, contact elevator, clocks, alarm, timer. It's gotta be the timer.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes.
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Oh, no, that's not it. Ooh. Since there's no doubt that Nekomaru fell at 7:30 a.m., we know what time we heard that noise? I thought we could discern how much the time was off. Okay, maybe it's not the alarm. Do you happen to know something? Damn it. Okay, so maybe it was something else.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Okay.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
Yell,
Only
even.
Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough. We would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Whoa, okay. Wow. You're weirdly motivating, man, but how did you figure that out? Okay.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
Okay.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Okay.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
Would it be his scream?
He's not the type to let out a
It would
scream.
be like the sound when he fell, I think.
Only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough. We would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that.
Sorry, one more time we're gonna have to go through this.
If does not exist in this world.
Killer just the time. How would I even figure that out? So... Okay.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death.
It's clearly
It's
7:30.
clearly 7:30 a.m.
Right.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Yeah, Akane
I
heard it.
agree with that.
That's right.
Oh,
We should
man.
have heard the sound he made
Who
when he
even
fell.
is the suspect here?
Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, the huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
Huh?
What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
Huh.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I
Okay.
heard that sound probably around 5:30
So
in the
about
morning.
2 hours off?
You can tell?
Oh.
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane.
That rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to know how much of our time off is literally right in front of me by 2 hours.
I see.
Right. So far, I'm on board.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30.
I think I'm on
If
board.
we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Right.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
You're all delirious at the time.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Biological clock was off.
However, for
Biorhythm.
what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only
If you
Nekomaru.
messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Right.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. A specific thing. If they're trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is massaging time, the rumbling noise, clock's alarm, or the Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see.
Monokuma Tai Chi is probably the old best.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Okay.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Right. So just
But if
Nekomaru.
they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
But did he attend the Tai Chi?
His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
And what?
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And
Correct.
if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Correct.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Merge them into one big game? I would be into that. That would be really...
Too early! He didn't even ask you yet!
Geez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth,
Yeah,
it was
you were
way
2 hours
past the
late.
meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it?
Yeah.
What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about
Monokuma's awesome, man.
tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut
Yeah.
gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
No. Let's hear him out, man.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
What's he gonna say?
huh? What the hell do you mean?
Because then the alarm clock rang, right? So the guys
You
were fighting over
witnessed
the
Nekomaru
alarm
going
clock.
toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Yep.
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
Oh, man. Okay.
Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
So who we got?
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
I thought I saw Gundam there.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Didn't we see Gundam fighting over the alarm clock?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? It better not be Gundam. I'm gonna be mad. Who else was it? Yeah. Could have been you. I thought I saw Gundam there. But could be you.
You're the only one!
Yeah, I guess. But he could be like, no, it's
The
not.
one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
Huh.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Yeah, see, I knew I saw Gundam back there.
Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
I don't think it was him, man. This could be like a...
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive
Yeah,
you!
do it, Akane, do it.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
There we go.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
There we go.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling
He
sound.
gave us too many hints, dude. He couldn't.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House,
Yeah, I think
but I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not
they all
strange?
kind of like came
I
up
mean, everyone else heard it.
around the same time in the lobby.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
What? What?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but... It wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Did he kill himself?
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Were you staying at certain rooms? The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. Were they in... Secret is, what did these three have in common? Could this be also the secret that points to the killer? What did the three have in common? Oh, what did the three have in common? What were the rooms called? Not standard, deluxe. Deluxe rooms. Deluxe, deluxe, deluxe. Not X. D. E. Yeah, deluxe. This part's boring. T. E. L. U. U. I just need... Oh, please. S. There we go. Oh, man, I got rid of my M-M-O. Alright, deluxe rooms. Plural. And it's deluxe rooms.
Got it!
Akane? Okay, no, wait. Sonia? No, not Sonia. Sonia?
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
I thought there's only 2 deluxe rooms. Guest rooms are divided by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard rooms have so-so insulation. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent? Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
It's Chiaki.
Hold on a sec! Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Oh, right. Akane wasn't sitting in a deluxe room. She was in the crummy room. Killer among us, who murdered Nekomaru, is Akane. Is it not? Oh, wait. No. Wasn't Gundam staying in a... Who would it be? Actually, I'm gonna do Chiaki just to be funny. Actually, who would I do just to be funny? Do I remember? I'm gonna pick Sonia just to be funny, but I'm pretty sure it's not her.
Crap!
Wait, hold on. Is this person really the right one? No, I should think of it one more time. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a funny reaction because when I chose Monokuma, it happened. So I'm going to choose... I'm gonna go ahead and choose... Who's staying in a deluxe room? Is it you?
You're the only one!
Oh my god, it was you, wasn't it?
Gundam?
Yeah, I thought Akane...
There's something I want to ask you.
I thought it would have been Akane, but there we go. I think it was Gundam.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Yeah. But he had a room that...
What's wrong with
because
that?
the deluxe room has the sound insulation.
The bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night. It is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Yeah, you were in a deluxe
Hear
room.
what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room.
Yeah,
right?
there you go. Boom. Boom.
Nagito was
Boom.
staying in a
Boom.
deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Why? Oh no, who's gonna take care of his chipmunks, man?
Why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you
Poor
mention
Gundam, man.
Gundam?
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Come on, Gundam.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
He was right in the way.
Me?
Yeah, he was right there.
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest,
Oh, Gundam.
killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
But how did he
In order
know?
to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Oh, goddamn.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
Aw.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
If they are incorrect when voting, then
So
the killer
couldn't
gets
go
away
back
with
to
it,
their
and
room,
the rest of
ended
them
up
get
hearing the lounge's
executed.
alarm.
But I think you are allowed to restart at a certain point. Hey, what are you doing? This raucous. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but... How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself in my four dark days
Okay.
of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Okay, we're here again.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human.
Yo,
The
are you gonna be
soundproof
normal
system
anytime
here
soon?
may as well not exist.
Is that your argument? You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Yes.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
It is.
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out.
Whoa.
Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting?
What happened
It's
here?
obvious that Gundam is the killer.
What happened here?
Hold on a sec.
Something's wrong.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Whoa, what happened?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
What just happened?
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Yeah.
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Okay.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
He doesn't have one,
But
does
he's
he?
completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Okay.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
Okay.
From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Yeah, you used the hatch, didn't you?
The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
No way.
What's wrong with that?
Well, he put him in sleep mode. He didn't have to lift him. He just had to hook him his leg up to the handle.
Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing.
Interesting.
Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Okay. Good night button for Yuhiko's account, wall clock, contact elevator, broken doorknob, good night button for Yuhiko's account, wall clock, okay. Okay. Alright, let's try
that elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Only means of travel, there was the
Plus,
hatch.
The elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Secret
How much
passage.
longer
Oh, I
do you
missed
plan
it.
to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Secret passageway, I missed it. Let's try this again. Contradictions when something obviously wrong, there's no contradiction I can't shoot through. We're gonna have to do this twice more. Let's try this one more time.
Was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Because there was the secret passageway.
As long as that
Supposed to
elevator
go
was
that.
broken,
Who broke it?
your assumption collapses.
Okay.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Broken?
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
There.
How much
Got
longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Contradiction is when something is obviously wrong, there's no contradiction I can't shoot through. Okay, let's go. I have it.
The only
Let's
means of
go.
travel
There we go.
between the two
It
houses.
wasn't. Yes, got it.
No, that's wrong!
That's right.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Yeah, Nagito. Let's go. Select someone, and it's gonna be Nags. There he is.
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
He does. Are you-
What are you talking
Now
about?
what?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
The hatch. The hatch. Why are you here? Because I showed up. Maybe he
There's a
teleported,
secret
remember?
passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down... Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Okay.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Boom.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Oh. Alright.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
Whoa.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, alright. Bruce Spanner, my friend. Rebuttal wire, goodnight button, pillar fragment, radio clock. Oh, tripped over pillar. Interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Even
All
if
right.
the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
What? His argument is exhausting. Just listening to it makes me tired. I need to skillfully cut back against his words. Okay.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
Oh my god.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh wow, I did not cut
Even
enough.
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes,
What?
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
can't back down.
Okay, good. I finally got it. That was annoying. Oh no, do I have to do it again?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay.
I
that
already
have
proved
been.
the secret passage exists.
Right.
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Correct.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Oh, I should have read that last part. Oh no. Okay.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon?
Right.
Don't bark, you cur!
Right.
If you don't want to drown in the
Maelstrom of blind confusion. Alright, slow. You're too slow. My argument has circumnavigated the Earth twice already.
Crap!
Damn it, this isn't good. I gotta cut back with evidence that he went to the Octagon. The wire was the evidence, was it not? Did I not have wire selected?
Know the limits of your own reasoning!
Oh no, I don't.
You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur!
There we go, now I got it.
If you don't want to drown in the
Maelstrom of blind confusion.
Allow me to cut through those words!
In shock, yeah.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
There's the wire.
The hammer that looked like the weapon. And the chain on the door in the tower.
Yeah, but...
Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon.
Yup. So...
There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
That's the
Since
ultimate
those
weapon?
items were
That's
used in the
ridiculous.
crime, there's no doubt that the killer
No,
went
the
to
ultimate
Octagon.
weapon was the tower itself.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
I didn't think he was smart enough to know
This is the end.
how to
Normally
solve
we'd
that
end up
death room,
listening to
that escape
Hajime
room.
lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Now what?
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
What?
Hey!
Yeah, Danganronpa 1 was in the high school,
First
and
of
now
all,
this one's on the
by messing
island.
with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only
Oh, he's doing
Nekomaru.
the wrap-up.
elevator was probably
He's doing the
broken by
wrap-up, that's
that point.
hilarious.
Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
Why is
They can
that?
just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened,
Yeah,
and come up with a different plan.
okay.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Huh, huh.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Wow, okay.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
Yeah,
I don't
there it
understand
is.
anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Yeah, we gotta do the last showdown.
Cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Okay.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
Yep, you would use
It's
your
not
little
easy to
animals.
get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail, succumbing so easily to this simple argument.
We've literally
was just
seen
a mere
him use his,
illusion.
like, pets buttons.
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Let's do this again. Panic, talk, action.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver!
Show me the cadaver.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire!
Okay.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Come on.
Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back! Do you really think I can get behind him so easily? This
There
is
it
the
is. And that was the murder weapon, quote unquote. His 4 Darth Devas.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
That seems like it.
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes.
Yep, you press that button, remember? For the skylight, or the baton. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
Bring back Ibuki.
one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Correct.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Wow, okay.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It
Aw.
appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
Wow.
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the
Good
road.
lord.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Finish the thought. Okay. What do we have here? So first one is, who set the lounge clock's alarm? Okay. Okay, then we have this. Who was in the lounge early in the morning? Then we have, what time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Hikusi Nekomaru. For Dark Davis. Nekomaru's weaknesses is... Hamster pressed it. There, okay. And then we have the wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. What was the fake weapon left in the tower? And then we have, why did Nekomaru fall? Then we have, who heard the rumbling noise? Why did Nekomaru fall? Who gathered at the lounge? There. And we should get some... Oh. Okay, we have this. Who set the lounge's alarm clock? Oh, what time did Fuyuhiko see? Oh no, that didn't work. What's this now? Who's in the lounge since early morning? Then we have the wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. The killer destroyed what after leaving the tower? Okay, there. Got another stock. We have this. Who set the lounge's alarm clock? Who's in the lounge since early morning? What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. I'm gonna leave on the doorbell. Then we have, what was the fake weapon left at the tower? This boy, that boy right here. Okay, and then we have, why did Nekomaru fall? Who heard the rumbling? Did I hear the rumbling? Okay. Beautiful. And then this is the last one. What kind of also heard? Who set the lounge's alarm clock? Okay. Then who was in the lounge since early morning? What am I missing? Okay, what is this? Why did Nekomaru fall? Doorknob came off. Okay, good. Now we need the last one. Who was in the lounge? What time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? Is that the last one that's missing? Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru. And I think that's it. That's all of it.
Case.
Okay.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge.
Yeah, of course.
And set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else.
There we go.
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m.
Right.
That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower.
Right.
So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
Yep. And then he throws
But
rodents.
the killer
his
was waiting for him
rodents.
there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night
The
button
power
on the
of
back
hamsters.
of Nekomaru's neck.
That's great.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
Then hooked his
From
leg.
there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon.
The tower.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall.
Right. Okay.
They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower. And to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Sure.
Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire.
There he goes. And then he saw the whole thing.
The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful.
That's right. Then they barred the door, did they? Yeah. There we
He
go.
placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage. So they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others.
I don't know why he just didn't wait in the lobby.
When the wall clock's alarm rang,
Well, I guess he
that
would have
was
had to
also
pass
the same
through
time
Fuyuhiko in the
Nekomaru
first
was
place.
waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However,
Wow.
by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko.
Yeah. I thought for sure the dismemberment would have something to do with it.
The killer is someone who
But I
wouldn't
guess he
have heard the
wasn't
alarm if
dismembered.
they were in the deluxe room.
He was just detached upon impact.
They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Splendid. That was splendid.
Can you
For
tell
a
me
mere
why you did
human,
it, dude?
You did quite well.
Why did you do it, though?
Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth.
Yeah.
Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
Atta girl.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Alright, let's see how badly I failed this time. Hey, not bad. It was much better than how I performed otherwise. I don't know what that pose was supposed to be about, to be honest. That was weird. Alright, let's vote and let's see this execution.
This result isn't all that exciting.
Why not?
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your
Yeah,
vote.
JJK. I haven't seen the last season yet, so don't spoil
Will
it
you
for
make
me.
the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever!
What?
Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
That was funny. Voting time. Ah, you don't watch it, so you can't spoil it. Sorry, you're done. Done. Alright. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the end, you guys are correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay. I said all that without biting my tongue. Oh, no. Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We still don't know why he did it. We can't finish this yet until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Shut up. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well!
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died. Lost and died?
This
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then, I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Cool. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. Huh. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. And in that situation, he wanted to run away. It would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death? He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that victim was me. That the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that. What? What did he do? Okay. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, Gundam would get destroyed by Nekomaru.
Killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scourging, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I've nearly forgotten.
Yes, use your team manager
This
powers.
is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me.
This would be an epic battle.
To any trivial reason, I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
Whoa. Wow.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh?
Why are you indulging him, Nekomaru?
Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru need die. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
That is...
Why did you fight? We're all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it's still wrong. I would not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. Is abandonment a mere feeling of resignation? Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Huh? Did you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall.
Ever since we were locked in that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That simply is a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you
Giving
will
up
die.
on life. That's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism. My dog hasn't.
Listen.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Alright, that's fair. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life. Okay, alright. Sure.
I renounce you.
It's a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Were you saying all that to try to justify what you did? Yep, he definitely is.
But...
But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth. But even so, don't you think it's better alternatives slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagato, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question. Just who do you think I am? History's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. Not a million, not a billion, not in 10,000 billion years in the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes,
Yay, got it. I've prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait!
This is just too much.
I beg of you!
Please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia. What?
I beg of you!
What?
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam. It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind, however.
What is it?
What is it? My four Dark
Devas
Davis?
of destruction. Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four Dark Devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only
Wow.
a temporary visitor.
I don't know. What's going
I
on
was
with
simply
Sonia and
visiting
Gundam?
for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing.
Okay.
Let us laugh uproariously!
Okay.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Alright, let's see this. Buffaloes? Gundam Tanaka Stampede. Oh, they're gonna kill the hamsters too? Oh, they're leaving him behind. Who's leaving him behind? Okay. What? He could actually do magic. Oh, never mind. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, Monokuma is going to put a stop to this right away, isn't he? Oh, never mind, he's not. What kind of execution was that? That was ridiculous. Gundam. Ah. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep into her. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that. That was a wild one, yeah. That was wild. You know, Chapter 4 of the previous game also had a sacrifice. So pissed off, I need to know.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. Spent so much time worrying about each other? What are you talking about? You're all full of shit, every last one of you. Come on, Akane, don't say that. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
Well, Gundam did sacrifice himself, kind of, technically. This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk, move forward, live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that. So how long are you guys going to stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that. Hold on. How much longer are you going to keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food. You guys need to, like, take a minute and grieve. They move on way too quickly. Hold on a second, that mood shift is too damn fast. Thank you.
It's not like
Well,
that.
you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Huh. She certainly is something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey, hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And after that, we're all full. Let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yeah, Nagito. Nah. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny, I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma's arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know, Mimo?
Well,
This is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see, so even you don't know. Looks like the final showdown is going to take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally going to confess your love?
hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah, what about it? There's information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even
Well, there's a
know?
traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students should be 16, right?
Isn't that
But
right?
this file contains documents that we created at Hope Speak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I reused this stuff from the former headmaster. Spent a lot of time making.
But...
If this file even contains information about the traitor? Was that person also a former student of Hope Speak Academy? Former student, meaning... This dude,
knows?
Gundam Tanaka. Thank you, Gundam Tanaka, for commenting that. I like the Berserk references. Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're
Well,
getting
you're
all riled
splendidly
up.
correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No, no.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know? Oh, what is this? Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everybody on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yeah? If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too.
Well...
Yeah, dude, during Junko's execution, everybody just kind of, like... gloss it off. They were like, oh, she's dead, too bad. Besides, I wouldn't be able to handle sadness when, yep. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right, you're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? Oh. I don't know who you're talking about. If someone as worthless as me reminds you of another person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
It's probably Makoto from the first game, but you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this?
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is rather a rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are like, you definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Oh, what's this now? Ooh. 5 days left for something to happen. Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? Okay, I guess that's it for today. Thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you new subscribers. Thank you returning subscribers. Thanks Raccoon for joining us for the whole again. All right, that's it. To be continued. Next time then. Perfect. Hope you guys had fun. All right.